Did you know that March is Women's History Month? It's, I feel, in my opinion, an often overlooked holiday celebration. In the Spanish classroom, I feel like we kind of look at a couple of people and then move on. And this shouldn't be. It's a month-long celebration, and it should be celebrated with the same fanfare as every other celebration that we celebrate. And by the way, hi. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Allison Perryman. I'm the founder of the Cultural Classroom. I take students on authentic cultural journeys to different places, to meet different people, to experience life in the mosaic of the Hispanic community or Latino community. I want to take the time to look at this through the lens of Women's History Month, but to do it with a Latina twist. There's so many intersectionalities that we can look at with this celebration of women. We can look at celebration of women and intersect it with ethnicity and race and age and gender studies and all sorts of different things. And so I'm here for it. Are you? Because I have such an awesome resource that takes diversity and inclusion into account and puts it together for students, makes it no prep for you, and you have a ton of resources that you can pull from to teach students about all of that and more. So let's take a look at it. Really quickly, I'm going to take you on a journey of how to get to this project. If you go to my page, The Cultural Classroom by Senora Perryman, and you navigate to Latinas, you will then scroll down and you will see this resource called Celebrating Women's History Month in Spanish Class. Click on this and it will lead you to this page, Celebrating Women's History Month in Spanish Class, songs, readings, and worksheets. In this resource, you get a mix musical, which is a whole mix of music that represents female empowerment, songs of female empowerment, and then you get two different reading comprehension slideshows that you can make into Pear Decks. They are biographies on women, different women that have made a difference in the world, or have are known to our students. So it's a mix of women who are, not so well known and women who are well known. And so that's your Afro Latinas and your Latinas. And then there's a bingo sheet that I made off of the last resource, and that bingo sheet is virtual. There's a virtual version and there's also a printable version. So let's just click through each of these resources. And the first one is the Getting to Know Famous Afro-Latinas. And here, honestly, you get little bios of the person. And then you get a video to get to know them a little bit better. And in the description, like the little, what is it called? Little speaker notes. I wrote some extra information that might be helpful to you and your students. There's also worksheets to go along with this to help keep your students accountable for the work that they're doing. All right, now we have the Getting to Know Famous Latinas, and it's very similar, but there's no video aspect. It's just that there's a larger quantity of bios. And so you have different Latinas that span from, I try to span all, walks of life of Latinas and put them here in this resource. Fun fact, actually got to Elena Poniatowska, I cannot pronounce her name to save my life, came to Middlebury one summer when I was attending. And so that's how I got introduced to her and all of the wonderful work that she did in during her journalism years. And so then we have our bingo sheets, our virtual bingo sheets, where the students can move around little clips, little chips, like that. And then we have bingo sheets that you can actually print out. Everything has instructions. This is the call list that you can check off as you go along. And like I said, you have instructions with everything. And then Mix Musical is like a whole thing. And so I think there's a video that I made for Mix Musical, but I updated it. And so Mix Musical now has student worksheets and it has a Google form that goes along with it so that students can vote on who their favorite artist was. It just gets it fun and gets them invested in who they liked and who was the best artist and stuff like that. And so this is just a preview of what it looks like, and it has videos embedded and it's bilingual. And one of the featured people in this Pear Deck is Javela Vargas, and just love the contributions of this artist. And so, and then into depth on different things, and then you can listen to the story of the weeping woman, La Llorona, and etc. etc. So I really hope that you just dig into these resources and get it and hold on to it. And, kind of, you can use these as warm-ups. You can use them as ticket out the door. You can use them as like a Wednesday music day. You can just sprinkle it throughout the month. It doesn't all have to be one day. It doesn't have to be one week. It can be throughout the month. And so that's just some like ideas on how you can implement it in class. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Ciao, un beso. Mwah. If you have a question, just let me know. Bye.